One more swear word, mate, and you're going to get yourself nicked. Under arrest, mate, front of the sword.
Friday, Saturday nights in Ipswich, depending on the time of year, can be extremely busy.
Mate, just walk. Just walk. It's not worth it, mate. Just walk, yeah?
Do you understand why you've been arrested?
Every day is different. You never know what, it sounds cliche, but you never know what's going to happen next.
OK.
Are there any vans there?
No.
Chelsea Harney works alongside Felix.
A nighttime economy shift is definitely a different way of policing from when you're just going out normally responding to 999 calls. Yeah, it's just a way you've got to communicate with people a lot differently because a lot of the time they've been drinking, so their judgment isn't maybe up there as what it would be if they were sober.
Their chief inspector is Simon Mills, who has been patrolling Suffolk for 17 years.
In terms of the nighttime economy itself, Ipswich is still an affluent town within the country. We have quite a big mix in the town centre on the weekend. It's very different to what it was sort of 10, 15 years ago. It's perhaps not as busy throughout the week, and a lot of people then come out on a weekend to spend their money.
Yo, what's going on, my G?
I'd only been out on response for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, so my 3rd or 4th week actually doing the job for proper after training. I was still with my tutor, so in my 10-week tutorship phase. I was definitely nervous.
Me and a colleague went into the town centre to sort of help bolster the numbers there. We got out of the car and there was a group of about 10 males, and the main male offender was there, and he had hold of another male's shirt. As usual, we just sort of go over there. Just tried to split them two up.
He was very aggressive. He had his fists clenched. He was tussling about. He wasn't afraid to throw the officers about and make his presence known to everyone that was there.
I just tried to grab his hand and take it off the guy. He then got a bit angry at me.
Chelsea had tried to put the cuffs on, and like I say, he really didn't want those cuffs going on. He was throwing about every officer that went near him. There were maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 officers almost hanging off him, just trying to get him under control to stop him from hurting other people and himself. There were also a lot of people now gathering. It was causing quite a scene. They were trying to get involved, almost trying to help him as well.
Listen, why don't you tell you
There was one particular lad who was trying to get involved with the incident. I had to firmly tell him no, firmly tell him to leave, and physically hold him back from getting towards the other officers.
I heard on the radio there was a request for assistance in the town centre following a fight that had taken place outside of one of the bars.
He was directing his anger at me.
Has he touched anyone?
And then he swung his fist at my other colleague, trying to hit him.
Right, yeah? Right. Get back! Get down!
And when he sort of swung, he missed and just landed in front of me, and then just pushed me.
I appreciate that. I just want you
We pulled our vehicle over, and then we heard some shouting from behind us. So we exited our vehicle, headed over there.
He's grabbed my hand and the cuffs that I had. I was a bit scared to sort of let them go in case he used them to maybe hurt other people or hurt us with them.
I will take them cuffs off. I will take them cuffs off. Do not handcuff.
I think at one point there was probably in excess of 8 officers who were trying to get this one man down to the ground, at the same time being very aware of what people were seeing, because it doesn't look good, 8 officers trying to deal with one individual.
We're just sort of struggling with him, trying to sort of detain him because he was quite tall and strong. I think he did lift me off the air at one point.
Because of the sheer size of him, officers were struggling to get any form of control of him. So I remember taking hold of the left arm with a view of trying to get him onto the ground.
Officers sort of pulled his arm round to the back to handcuff him. My arm sort of went across his body, and then he's sort of leant over, and I didn't realise he was biting me at the time. Felt my arm go really tight. I sort of looked down and he's got hold of my arm, biting it. I think he lets go and bites it again. I just felt like this rush of pain to my arm. I had a look and there's a big old bite mark there.
As he was going to the ground, I heard someone again shout, "He's trying to bite." And I could feel some teeth trying to cling onto my leg.
Leave him alone! One fucking man! Hey, it's one guy! Relax! You walk away now! Relax!
There were so many people in the area, it was important to keep members of the public back and give space to the officers that were hands-on and dealing with the situation.
No, get back. Can you get back?
Then he got sprayed with Parva. A colleague sprayed him. And put handcuffs on.
There was a colleague of mine, Andy, he got into an altercation behind where we were.
Watch yourself, Andy.
He unfortunately got trapped underneath a member of the public who had then started punching him and trying to grab his face and hit him in the face. And unfortunately, we were all too focused on the first male, so I hadn't noticed that was going on in the background as well.
Honestly, I promise you, he'll walk away. He'll walk away, I promise you.
Haven't punched me, bitten me and headbutted me, he ain't going nowhere.
He bit you?
Yes.
When someone is bitten, that's like the worrying part of has this person got any disease that could be passed on to you, because that would really affect your life, wouldn't it?